Well, hello friends, it's nice to have you with me for another video. This one is a little bit long, only because I discovered a road that I'd never ridden before that turned out to be absolutely fantastic. Now, last weekend, I was invited to a friend's birthday party. They rented a villa, which I'll show you at the towards the end of the video. And it's in a place called Sanjo, which is actually not far from where I live. It's only about 31 kilometers. But to get there, you have to ride or drive through a very busy area called Danshui, which is, especially on the weekends, sometimes the traffic is standstill, especially late afternoons and early evenings. It's quite bad. So when I was looking at Google Maps, I thought, you know what? Let me see if I can find another way to get there with trying to avoid as much as Danshui as possible. So right now, you can see I'm just off the turn to get off of Guandu Bridge, which crosses over from Bali to Danshui. So this is actually at the beginning of Danshui. It's not in the downtown area itself, and traffic results actually are quite good at this time. But as you go a little bit further and a little bit further, all of a sudden there is a lot of congestion. And this right now is exactly what it's normally like in Danshui on the weekends. Absolutely horrendous. So I thought that I would drive a little bit further, and there is a convenience store that I know. And I thought, well, I'll stop there and see if there's an alternative route that I can take. And as I mentioned before, sometimes Google is a little bit silly because it won't mention all the roads. It'll mention like the best one that it suggests, and then maybe an alternative that you can, highlight. But sometimes it's actually just better to stop and double check it yourself. So this is the area where I turn off to continue to go towards Sandra. Now, I know that I can get to this place by following this road, but I do know that there are traffic light after traffic light after traffic light after traffic light, which isn't going to be a lot of fun. Now, Google Maps was telling me that from this point where I am right now, it's around 25 minutes. But with that distance, I knew that would probably be longer. So I basically just had to follow for a little bit the light rail track, which you see above, which is a new train that they just put in, I think maybe about 2 years ago. It's supposed to reduce the traffic on this road, but I mean, right now it's actually quite good. But it gets a lot worse. So I was pretty lucky at this point. But I thought, let me stop at that convenience store so I could go inside, get something to drink, and then quickly look at Google Maps to find the best way. So I haven't been here for a while, and I was a little bit shocked because previously, I mean, only a few months ago, there was free parking right next to the convenience store. And you'll see in a moment when I pulled up, the free parking is gone. Well, the parking space is there, but there's no more free parking. Which was a little bit surprising. I had no idea that they had put that in place. So, I mean, I'm not going to pay for parking just for 2 minutes. So I decided to head over the pavement and park next to you can probably see it there, a little bit of dragon, just so I can go inside and get something to drink and then take a look at Google Maps. Now, a few meters from this convenience store is this road. Now, this road goes through the western part of Yanmingshan Mountain. So right now I'm going up. And it's completely clear. You're going to see a truck in a moment. But that was basically it the entire way. Now, you see there's probably a lot more cars going in the opposite direction. Because people are going to, they're trying to hurry up to watch the sunset, which is at the end of the road at the other side. But as you can see, this is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful road, which I never taken before. When I was looking at Google Maps, I found that actually I can cross over completely to Yanmingshan. So I kind of had to pay attention because there's an area where I have to turn left. So let's just watch this for a little bit. up right now is the place that I mentioned where I turn left. And I just actually stopped for a minute. Um, and you'll see, because I was looking up a kind of a temple that is near this area that I wanted to take some pictures of. So like I said, this is just absolutely a fantastic road. So this is a main road. And by turning off here, I go really into the countryside roads. Yeah, I was just checking for a building that I wanted to take a picture of, which you'll see of in a moment. You know, I had a friend that was visiting me recently, and he was very surprised at how good the countryside roads in the mountains in Taiwan are. Many of them are newly paved and are paved, I think, every few years. Because during the weekday, if you come on this road, it is really, really busy. Because a lot of trucks will take this road to detour all the traffic lights. But, they repave them, so they're always in very, very good condition. So I was trying to find the spot where I can take a picture of a temple which is located in a very, very large cemetery in Sanju. So actually, I've arrived already in Sanju district, and just around the next bend, you'll see what I mean. It is quite impressive. I have only ever seen pictures of it, but I've never. You can see it there, right on the right. And I'm just trying to find a place where there are less trees so I can get a better view of it. But I mean, these roads are absolutely fantastic. So if you come to Taiwan, trust me, you will enjoy riding these fantastic, fantastic roads. You can see a little bit. Okay, here's a clearing. I can't remember. I think they were growing some on the right side. Sorry, on the left side is a rice field, and also on the right side, it isn't in season. There, I stopped there. You see the temple that's located in the cemetery. That's one gigantic cemetery. The other interesting thing about this road is that even though you can't go as fast as you normally would, let's say on the main road, it reduces the time, I found out, considerably. And it's also just really, really nice. So if you are planning to come to Taiwan, and let me know, and I'll take you around roads just like this that you will find absolutely amazing. I do plan to come here another day and explore some of the other roads that are going off this one to find out where they go. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just watch a little bit more of this, and then you will see in a few minutes the villa and the area around the villa where the birthday party was taking place, and you'll see some of my crazy friends as well. But riding like this in the countryside is something that I absolutely love. Now, the last time that I was in the UK, I don't remember the roads being as nice as this. But as I said, here in Taiwan, they do repave these roads frequently. Hey, here, a new stretch of pavement. New stretch of pavement. So even if you have a bike that doesn't have great suspension, you're not going to be bouncing around all over the place. And it was a beautiful, winter's day. Yes, this is our winter here in Taiwan. Not warm, but not exactly cold either.
So where's Q now?
具体的是啥？
I didn't check yet.
You haven't
喂
checked?
喂，没有啦，那个 Kiss 在拍的。
Kiss 在拍那个 GoPro。Hi, yeah.
第一人小孩介绍。
Yeah, my veggie lasagna. Gigi 你是 QQ， 他是 Gigi。
You know, it's actually quite interesting because sometimes you find very nice hotels. This is actually not just a hotel, but it's a building. And a group of us have decided to rent this building for a couple of nights. A lot of parking upstairs. So this is the room that I was staying in. I never saw so many beds in my life. How many beds I have? 1, 2, 3 smaller ones. And if I walk here, yeah, 2 more. With all these beds, oh, yeah, nice place. With all these beds, I'm kind of wondering, I have kind of a party here, if you know what I mean. I'll show you the downstairs in a minute. It's a bit noisy because all our friends are there, but yeah, it's quite nice. And it's a very, very simple kitchen. Let me turn this camera around. As you can see, just a microwave. The actual kitchen is downstairs. But it's also nice because it comes with complete, let's see. It comes with all kinds of, let's see what else is in here. More things. I love going through drawers. More things. Let's see what's in here. Cleaning stuff. What is this drawer for? Oh, cutlery. There's a lot more downstairs, as I'll show you in a moment. Empty box. Refrigerator. So, let's now head to downstairs. And yeah, look a bit around there for a bit. It's quite big. I think you can put something like 20 people in here. There's only tonight, how many? I can't remember. I love these kind of lights. They just sort of detect sound. Actually, from the street, you don't even know there's a place here. So this is a bigger room.
你是习惯了，都换脸好小哦。那上次去调戏人家，我调戏谁？脚头的学生。我怎么样调戏？你要结婚了吗？你有女朋友吗？我就没有，我跟你讲。结果人家这个礼拜上个月结婚，神经真的。干嘛？
你是老公不在旁边可以这样子调戏？
没有，我只是想说就是比较年轻一点，可以这样子互动一下啊。
不是他，我说这个无所谓，这个调戏，我是说啤酒头的，你也要调戏。
比较年轻。
啊？他？我
好吃，在这个。
没有见过。
哎，阿公喝酒了吗？有，阿公有酒。
阿公喝白酒。